Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episodes 3 and 4 of The Sopranos. What'd you think of the first two episodes?
Super strong start to the season.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be really dark. And we had the new addition of Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi, Tony B, which one comment was like, there's Tony A and Tony B. I know it's not Tony A as in the last name, but like A and B, the second person. I don't know. I thought it was clever. But yeah, we have Tony B. We have the FBI coming in way closer, seemingly. There's just way more dysfunction in the family, in the actual family and the mob family. And I think the trend that people have set us up for, that the show just keeps getting darker, it seems like that's going to be true.
Yeah, I'm worried how dark this season's going to go. But we had a little bit of a time jump, a couple months at least.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see where they go because there's never really predicting The Sopranos.
No, there's no point in predicting. We've been wrong so many times, but it's so fun to be on the journey. So I can't wait to continue season 5.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. Nope. And with that, let's get into the episodes.
Where's your dirties?
I'll get him.
Still doing the Lennon.
It ain't like you came away totally unscathed.
A couple of goons jumped me and cut my head open.
Is that true?
I got other sorrows in my life, like him, for example.
Just cannot take it that he's doing a normal job.
Can I trust you if I talk to you frankly
Oh
about it?
no. You just got out, man. They just like can't help themselves.
I said, my nephew has this area, Gary LaManna.
Fuck off, huh?
Oh my god.
Want me to fuck off? Fuck off all over your stupid fucking face!
Damn, for gardening?
You don't work this neighborhood! Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Holy crap.
And he was obviously mistaken. He said he's been there for 26 years.
Well, because he's probably been away for 26 years. So he's trying to get his gardening territory back.
The fuck? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Why am I on there?
It's not you.
That's Bobby.
What the heck, man?
It's not you. It's a TV program.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh man, he's going.
Tony, hey, thanks for seeing me.
Wonder if he's going to bring up Junior.
Oh, I don't know. Well, because he wasn't with Junior, right?
I know, but I figured he would tell him.
He would still know.
How's she doing anyways?
It's tough on her. I don't know. 2 kids, a ready-made family.
No, she sucks.
Look, Bobby, marriage, or any partnership for that matter, is a give and a take.
Marriage advice coming from Tony.
Maybe you can make more collections or something.
Thanks, Tom.
Just wants to do more.
Yeah, he's not asking for a handout.
She's the belle of the ball over there. Here, man. Rest those dogs.
She's probably like, where's my friend?
Nobody cutting the lawn?
Gardener. Somebody beat him up, broke his arm.
No way.
Put my garbage cans out every time he cut my grass.
No way.
Then came by and said he was going to cut the lawns. Do you know him?
He just goes.
Oh, he might. I would assume Paulie has more power than this new guy who just came out of prison.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Phil, hey. I was just thinking about you.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll pay you, okay? I'll do anything you want. I'll suck your cock, okay?
Whoa.
Suck our cocks.
Yeah.
Relax. This'll muffle the shot.
No way, they're really gonna kill her?
Adios, you fucking skank.
Was it
Didn't
a
go
blank?
through a phone book, right?
Today's a lucky day. Only made it to the R's.
Oh shit.
Next time. There'll be no next time.
Did he know it wouldn't go through the book? And she was paying Little Carmine instead of Johnny Sack?
Mm-hmm.
They're both New York, kind of. Even Little Carmine's Miami.
Well, no, they're New York, but I think Johnny Sack wants
The money's
lead over.
Little Carmine.
Yeah.
Get some ice cream. We'll go to the park. It'll be
Well,
nice.
anyway,
Anyway,
And we'll assume to be Johnny because the son's down in Miami.
This could get ugly. There's a lot of potential for bloodshed.
It already is ugly.
They almost killed us.
Jason, men are talking here.
What happened to the 5 families? Why are they not?
Coming in to name the successor?
Your point being what, Junior?
No, forget it. He's just breaking balls.
No, he's not.
The Sopranos have 2 bosses.
That's not all it's cracked up to be, believe you me.
Let's not get into that right now.
Yeah, let's not open that up to New York.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be 9 to 5. You can still take your grandson to the park.
Yeah, I feel like they can't just do the 2 of them.
Yeah, 3 does make sense.
And John still does better financially than he ever did under Carmine.
Could be a win-win-win.
This is so odd to me that they went to Tony.
Well, Tony might have the most structure currently, as messy as Tony's is.
I don't know what to do. You got friends, don't you? I talk to the guy for you. So you give me a token, couple percent.
Damn, Paulie. I mean, why not?
Thanks, Paulie.
But those guys are not going to listen to Paulie.
Paulie's gonna have to go to Tony, probably.
Always trying to, like, get in to take advantage.
Well, it might work.
There he is, the king of breadsticks.
Give you a breadstick up your ass.
See how this goes. Could end in bloodshed right here.
You've been away 20 fucking years.
Which entitles me to earn.
Which entitles you to shit. You get points for staying out of the can.
Oh,
What's yours is yours, Paulie. But what ain't is anybody else's.
damn.
That's how I thought that was going to go.
Yeah, there's no way this was gonna go well.
So we discuss his career. I'm his wife, despite all the work I have with my own family.
What does Janice do?
Nothing.
Every day I understand more and more what Ma went through. An ungrateful husband, selfish kids.
What the fuck? You manipulated them into this relationship. Let's see how this conversation goes.
If you want, I'm staying over at my mother's and the place is empty. You can bunk with me for a while.
Huh.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd want to accept anything like that from Tony.
It's hard.
How long are we going to hold a grudge?
Thank you very much.
Okay, this went really well. Until it doesn't.
I just feel like nothing's free.
No, yeah, everything has a price.
I got something going. I think I can save you like 70%.
There you go. You want to live there, you gotta use his linen business.
We gonna eat today or what?
2 o'clock. I told you 5 minutes ago. Here.
He's deteriorating pretty quick.
Your father never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Oh, what the... Those guys from Seton Hall were 7 feet tall, some of them.
Small hands, that was your problem.
Damn.
And when I was a kid, you told the girl cousins the same thing. It was very hurtful.
Tony, relax. It's not a big deal.
No, it's a big deal.
So I don't want to hear it again. End of subject.
He does not care.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
We still get those season tickets, big brother?
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Oh.
Get your coat. We're leaving.
I don't have a coat.
Well, then get moving.
Grab anything.
It's my last Sunday dinner here. That's what's going on.
Uncle June, was that really necessary?
It's a goddamn hothouse flower.
A what?
I don't know. Hothouse flower? Oh, other gardeners are outside?
Took his boy out of college because he couldn't afford it anymore. He said it's his last time coming here.
What are you gonna do, Polly?
In large measure, I blame you for this shit with little Carmine.
What the fuck did I do? He's got a following loyal to his old man.
So?
So he's kind of the heir.
Angelo had an idea.
Oh, Angelo, huh?
You all were in charge equally. 3 of the other families have this kind of arrangement.
What's this, the fucking UN now?
Forget I said it.
Fuck that!
Where's Junior? The garage is open. His car is gone.
Oh my gosh, where's Junior?
When did you see him last?
An hour ago, 2.
Damn, you can't have old people watch old people.
His wallet's here, his watch. But his bail, he's not allowed to leave the house anyway.
Oh my god, Junior.
Nobody want them Turkish taffy.
You push harder.
What the fuck is this?
They're selling candy.
Come on, fool. Go on.
Oh no, your car's right there.
Junior was acting a little peculiar when I got here today. Said he wanted to see Johnny.
Okay, this works. This helps.
He thought he saw himself on one of the programs.
He's like an old woman, Bobby. He's probably gossiping with one of the neighbors.
Milk. Oh, bitch.
Maybe you better call Tony.
I can't just dump this on Tony.
Bobby, I just can't.
I need your help here. Sometimes I think I love Junior more than you do.
He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. He will win who knows how to handle.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy. Gary's up there.
Ooh.
My aunt lives on this street.
So? Eat shit, pal.
Why don't you take a walk, huh?
Oh, Paulie. Oh, Paulie. Oh. Did that break his leg?
Top of that, from now on, I get 10% of whatever you make in this neighborhood.
You motherfucker!
Shut up, I give you a crack.
He stole the lawnmower. Is that gonna fit?
Lady.
These ladies just want their yards done.
See little Carmine and Johnny comes up, you clam up.
You got it, Tony.
Say nothing.
Why is this tie so long?
The power tie.
Tony, it's me. Listen, it's your uncle. He's gone.
You mean he's dead?
No. We think he might have wandered off.
He wander off the Palisades for all I care. He's fucking dead to me.
I
Oh.
forgot about that.
Yeah, he hates him now.
Poor Bobby.
Bobby's sweating. He just asked for more responsibility.
Where the hell is Tommy?
I sent him home. It's because of him Junior escaped, Janice.
Yeah, he's pretty useless.
Can Janice go and we just stay here?
What'd I tell you about being impolite?
If anyone cares, I'll be upstairs lying down.
Great with the kids. Take their milk and go to bed.
I had no idea you guys were that close.
We were like brothers.
It's a shame then you can't find a way to work things out.
Christopher, aren't you supposed to be quiet?
You know, it wasn't long ago I remember you used to wait in the car.
Well,
He was just
Fuck, it was just. Everybody's got a goddamn opinion.
super calm leader.
What the fuck did I say?
Man, all you had to do was nothing.
They fight, we pick up any crumbs from the fallout. So keep your ears open and your mouth shut.
So many useless people.
Joanne Blundetto, Chrissy's mom, is Tony's cousin on his mother's side, but like way back.
How does this all work?
How much longer am I gonna have to keep doing this?
This recent case against Joe Messino in New York, that was 7 years before indictments were handed down.
7 years? Oh, you're just starting. Looks like a soda can.
Do you know my brother Johnny?
Taxi cab. Run me right over my foot.
Damn.
I have a car.
Want a date? I give you half and half in the back seat.
What's half and half?
Well, let me get a ride by the shelter.
I have to find my car.
It's getting so late.
Do not like this angle. Where's his little guardian angel to come?
Ooh.
Okay, this might be helpful.
Yeah. Oh, but he's not supposed to leave the house.
Oh, you're right. Hi, Junior. They can't find you. Oh, they found you. Immediately.
Sure you don't want to tell me your name, you're not in any trouble or anything.
Corrado Soprano.
Oh, you are in trouble.
Why don't you come and get in the car where it's nice and warm? We'll try to figure out how to get in touch with your lawyer, all right?
Doesn't need his lawyer now.
Yeah, right? But this time he might actually be able to, whatever it is, plead insanity or something.
Where have you been? We were worried sick.
We found him walking across the Clay Street Bridge in Newark.
Newark?
Really is him.
Junior Soprano.
You're under arrest.
Here you go, sir.
Go shit in your hat.
Uncle June, stop.
He didn't get in trouble.
What are you doing? Sit!
God damn it, I can piss by myself.
Not really.
Go out for some exercise, people give you the goddamn third degree.
Need to call Bobby now.
Yeah.
He may have Alzheimer's.
Good, maybe you'll forget my phone number.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, Tony. Oh, did he move in?
You're gonna give me advice on marriage?
You know, Tony, there's a lot I can say right now that I am not.
You gotta know what you're doing here.
He's like, oh, I don't think I should live here.
And now you're back and you're gonna do to this man what you do to every one of them.
Fucking piece of shit!
Oh!
Yeah, just like your mother, huh?
Oh, damn. Artie just got a black eye.
You want more responsibility? Start with controlling your wife.
God.
He jumped out the tree and come at me with a chainsaw.
This episode is just squabbles and problems and complaining.
It's a new venture. My nephew's barely on his feet. You don't want to start kicking up and pull it back?
Sure.
And of course, Vito do your grass too, Tom.
No charge. Good news. I got you 500 for your arm.
Hey, it was supposed to be 1,000, Paulie.
West of Die is yours. East belongs to him.
Thank you, Paulie.
Better than nothing.
You're gonna have to cut a couple of lawns on the come. Some friends of ours.
Damn, they both got fucked. Mostly this guy.
Do you find he'll ask the same question every 3 minutes, what time it is?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Say you're not a varsity man.
You're right.
Anyway, the last thing I wanted to do was get in the middle of a family squabble. I just want to say hello.
Frustrating for sure, but can't control it.
I'm glad that was like a right place, right time.
Yeah.
The prairie dog makes its home mainly.
I'm on the TV again.
It's terrible.
You ruled against Feach?
Why's he bitching at you about shit?
I'm still the boss of this family.
May not have known what you were saying.
What are you talking about?
The varsity shit.
Definitely does not remember.
Why can't you repeat something good? I mean, don't you love me?
Dang. Like the only parent figure he has left. What a sad place to end. Man, what could have been if you didn't get put in prison?
Uncle Tony, knock it off!
Thanks for having us up here, Tom.
Jason, don't put pine cones in a filter.
Father's sperm was smuggled out of jail to get Nancy pregnant.
No way.
Was one of your attacks?
No, I think it's just indigestion.
Have to fart?
You think you're the only one that has to cut back on shit they need because of the separation?
Really? Uh-oh.
Hi, Lorraine.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jason's dead.
You were warned, Lorraine. The money goes up to John.
Holy shit. Johnny Sack is not playing around.
Brooklyn, Queen. They welcome us as fucking heroes.
Maybe.
Fucking declaration of war by Johnny, if you ask me.
They might like the Carmine name to get behind.
In my day, the top spot would have gone to Little Carmine.
I feel like that's how it's always done.
Here we go, memory lane.
It's important these young guys know the history.
Tony and Jackie Aprile knocked over your card game.
Oh, that was his card game?
First of all, it was my game.
Feature's forgiven, even if he hasn't forgotten.
I don't know what they're saying, but I don't think they like each other.
I'm in a way just asking if I can run it for you.
Why would I need that?
Also, Junior's not really capable of running much anymore.
Thank you, Don Antonio.
That was easy.
Too easy.
He's an egomaniac, Tony. Always was, always will be. Comes into this fucking office, starts ordering people around.
He's old.
Botox.
But in walks these two stewardesses from Brandon.
Everybody's in. Ace's side.
Full of stories that I don't know if people want to hear.
Hello, girls.
Hey!
Thank God.
What was the ending?
What, did I interrupt one of your impermeable stories?
Yeah, you did.
I got my shoe in a snatch.
And it falls off and she keels over. Que puto.
The power struggle.
Yeah, right?
Head of commercial paper at Goldman Sachs, Upper East Side.
I didn't get my invitation.
Wow.
It sounds powerful.
Like
Oh my
crap
God.
himself.
There's so much like little petty drama going on between all these guys.
Straight A's at Middlebury's language camp. Can't sneeze at that.
This guy sounds like the Jason Bourne guy.
Community service spin to them.
It is. Just make him like 10 years older or something.
Yeah.
Folks?
He does have a pretty distinct voice.
Yeah.
Remember Carm when they thought he had ADD?
You didn't tell me that. I get unlimited time on my SATs.
Is that true?
Let's talk about that later.
Huh. You have ADD, right? ADHD?
Either of them, maybe.
You have something.
A benefit to him to see a psychologist on a regular basis. You don't approve of therapy.
You do therapy.
Sent our daughter to an adolescent developmentalist, and it was a disaster. I know my son, he's just lazy.
They said I might be learning disabled.
He's so happy about that.
Nick is dead. Sasha's in a coma.
Oh, damn. Students died?
What's that?
He was here when I got here.
Tony, one conversation about therapy, and his mind went straight to Dr. Melfi.
How many sheets of paper do you need for a Google of zeros?
What?
A Google, you know.
Just Google, a Google sheet. Oh my god, did he get him a brand new car?
3.3 liter supercharged.
What, this is mine?
Yeah.
Really, Tony?
Thing's got sensors in the seatbelts.
Okay.
You leaving?
Hour's up.
Seemed like a shitty tutor.
I'm sure Anthony's not a star student.
SUVs eat up more of the ozone.
Oh, so you want to be the sucker in a regular car that gets decapitated?
I'm gonna catch some shit at school for this.
You're gonna get bullied for an SUV?
This baby sits in the garage till you pull your grades up to a C.
What?
You heard your father.
I was talking to
Oh.
him, not you.
Whoa!
Tony, I have bills for you.
Tony should have stepped in and said something.
He should have.
You better be nice to your mother. She's got the keys till your grades are up.
Okay, they might be on the same page here.
There's the tutor in writing like you had to have. The cheap sound system for the media room.
Your little movie connoisseur friends are still meeting?
At least I have friends.
I'm running a fucking business, not a popularity contest.
Damn.
The vile word that I use, of which I am sure you know.
Cunt, right?
Good job.
I thought maybe we could meet, have lunch, cup of coffee.
Well, yeah, I guess that would be okay.
It's a date.
Ooh.
Maybe this will help AJ get some better grades, some Forrest Gump action here.
Such a good drum solo in the middle there.
It's the basic 4/4.
You know, Ringo was not their original drummer. That was Pete Best.
Trying so hard.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a martyr, obviously I'll sit here.
Nope. Go. Put your plate in the sink.
All he has to do is just get slightly better grades, and he gets a badass car.
Then he shows the CPA where he's going to live. It's a fucking mansion, servants.
This guy's
So
always...
tired of this guy already.
A boring 747.
But Carmela said it's just gonna.
Yeah. Oh, such a hilarious joke. You did it, Tony. I've never laughed so hard.
All right.
You should say the same joke like 10 minutes later. See if he gets the same response.
No, he should say it to strangers at the supermarket.
I talked to Med. She said that you can sleep over at her apartment. Sunday morning, I want you home 10:30 sharp.
As shitty as it is, it's like every kid has a shitty period.
You guys like your job?
Damn, what's going on here?
You're stealing all those cars.
Did they steal those cars from his wedding? Or his daughter's wedding?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is gonna ruin the wedding.
Apparently, there's been an armed robbery.
Oh my God!
I think his skull is broken.
Oh my God!
Oh my god, they killed one of the valets, potentially?
Hey, so they got the SL.
That was a fucking SL-55 convertible.
What's he blaming him for?
Yeah, what?
Look, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it up there.
AJ.
He's just gonna call back.
Come on, when do I ever ask you for anything?
You want her to lie?
And be home on time tomorrow. I don't want any shit from Mom.
This is not gonna work. Can I speak to AJ?
Matt, hi. Is your brother there? He's not answering his cell.
I know, he's asleep.
So, how are things going? I'm sorry. Good night.
Good night.
You're not watching the movie.
It's on the table.
This person dead in the bathroom?
My face is stuck to the rug.
Do they glue your face to the fucking carpet?
Housekeeping!
We're asleep! Ow.
Damn, great friends. Oh.
Dude.
They shaved off your eyebrows?
Tony, just go there, all right? I'm so worried I'm not even angry anymore.
All right. I'm on my way.
Oh, I hope Tony just fucking obliterates AJ.
God damn.
Oh, he's already here.
You gave me your word.
Get off my back.
You are a liar.
Fuck you.
Oh, man.
What did he say?
He's asleep.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Dad. I was just taking out the trash.
All right.
Sexual proclivity with that teacher or whatever. Poppers and weird sex.
What? No.
What?
I had a few beers, but it just made me sick.
How can anybody believe what you say?
Because I told you.
You're lying constantly.
What are we gonna do? Really? Camilla, this is normal teenage shit.
She's done with it.
Can't be the villain anymore. I mean it. And I can't say fuck it. Take him.
Tony doesn't want that. This is gonna last what, like 2 days?
Terrell's expiration date 2007.
I'm assuming Tony didn't actually know what was going on.
No, he seemed really surprised.
So I feel like it was this guy.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, it's not your day anymore.
I'll learn. Yeah. Yeah.
Will he?
I don't trust it.
Another hilarious joke?
No, this is the same night.
Oh, and he's not laughing. Oh, that was great.
Did I learn nothing from Richie Aprile? Nip it in the bud. He's well liked, T. That's another thing.
Are they gonna just take him out?
Yeah, I don't know which direction that was going.
Park the load here. This way I'm around.
How much you gonna want for that?
2.
Fuck you!
2 and a TV? That definitely was a test.
I feel like it was.
I don't know what you might have heard about my husband.
Some.
That if he didn't get into a good enough school to interest him, you know, he would be drawn right in. You know.
Right into the business?
Hey, have you read Madame Bovary?
No.
Bourgeois loneliness, emptiness. Emma Bovary destroys herself for some fantasy in her head.
Like a Furio fantasy?
Who was it by again?
Gustave Flaubert.
She's like, how do I spell that?
Yeah, no idea.
Supervisor Curran, parole board.
Where's Eddie Stimmich?
He's out sick.
Oh, and the truck's there?
Oh my god. It wasn't a test, it was a trap. They just set him up.
You want to see my fucking garage? You never seen an oil stain before?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but first you gotta be a bevel one.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, all right, that's enough. Go upstairs, do your Spanish homework.
15 minutes.
Oh, it starts. Is he really gonna listen? Get a taste of what Carmela's been dealing with?
Oh.
Damn, just for storing some TVs. Well, stolen TVs, but...
Look at me! Anthony!
Whoa.
This feels so empty.
Going back home to this giant empty house. Damn. All right, that was episode 3 and 4 of The Sopranos. What'd you think?
Very interesting couple of episodes.
Yeah, it felt a little bit slower, but still very interesting. And whenever I say slower or we say slower, that's not a negative thing.
Slower
it's just
pace.
Slower pace compared to some of the previous stuff.
Yeah, I feel like the season started out kind of with a bang.
Yeah.
There's so much animosity and anger, and there was a ton of stuff going on. This was like a culmination of a ton of small things that were just like pushing everyone along.
Yeah.
One of the biggest parts is Junior.
Yeah, Junior actually losing it.
Yeah, the fact that he wandered off, he was looking for his dead brother, lost his car, ended up in Newark.
Yeah, I mean, just a crazy adventure he went on. Thankfully, didn't really seem to get in trouble. Obviously, he's repeating questions or statements with the whole varsity thing.
Yeah, that was really surprising, I guess, how much that hurt Tony.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen a couple of examples that, like, image is very, very fragile. It's funny because you, like, see all of these, like, macho men who are, like, murdering and killing people, but they are all very, like, emotionally weak.
Yeah.
And Tony especially, that I think it was even, like, Janice or something like that who, like, called him out on, like, how weak he was or something like that. When it happened, like, 2 or 3 times. And then Tony was just straight to like, he's dead to me. I don't care if he dies.
Yeah, never coming to Sunday dinners again.
Yeah, and, you know, instead of putting the pieces together that, hey, is something different or wrong with Junior, it was just straight to like, no, he is my pure enemy. So yeah, the image is very, very important. And that statement by Junior just kind of makes Tony look bad, which makes him feel bad. This could only get worse. I mean, Junior's only going to continue to become, I don't want to say like a liability, because this kind of protects him in court, I think. But he's going to do something bad or wrong.
Yeah, I feel like he's just deteriorating very quickly.
Yeah.
And, you know, he still thinks of himself as the
boss. Yeah.
So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. But it's still really sad to see. I'm not a big fan of Junior, but it's just a sad situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely sad to see the mind go. I mean, I remember watching like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and I talked in the outro of that about like my fear of losing my mind. So it's a very serious like topic and issue, but it's just crazy that a year ago or something they were trying to pull this off and make Junior kind of lose his mind like in a fake way, and now it's actually happening.
Right.
This season so far has just been so chaotic. Nothing seems right. Nothing seems to be working. Everything's a mess. So you have that whole situation going on with Junior. Now you have the fallout of New York. Like there was no clear replacement of who's taking over.
Yeah.
And I mean, they introduced this like female character, Lorraine, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever remember hearing about her.
I don't either.
She like really popped up. And I thought she was going to be like some major person, and then she just gets killed by Johnny.
Yeah, she got a warning and then gone.
Yeah. There's a civil war happening in New York, and you brought it up, like, aren't there other family members that should be able to like force a clean situation? But they're just, I guess Tony's like strategy, which is maybe the other family's strategy, is let them keep fighting and then you pick up the scraps.
Yeah, you collect what's kind of missed.
Right.
Amongst all the fighting. But I think that's probably going to be a massive storyline. It's a disaster. I feel like you would never think that New Jersey looks good.
Yeah, I even said at one point, like, Tony's family is like the stable family, and they are not. Like, they are such a mess, but compared to New York, they still seem like the stable family. Everything, I mean, at no point am I hopeful that anything is going to work out.
No, and I think there's going to be like an all-out war between, I guess, Johnny Sack and Little Carmine, but that other guy was kind of in the conversation on both sides.
Oh, like the retired guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he did seem like he wants to stay out of it a little bit. Tony, like, put it on him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's definitely going to be a serious issue, is what's going to happen with New York. Kind of like Tony said, I think Johnny Sack will probably win. He definitely seems way more ruthless than Little Carmine.
Yeah.
I think there was someone telling Carmine that they could just like steamroll Johnny Sack, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. So there's going to be a war there. Can Tony play this to his advantage? I have no idea. So, I mean, New York's in chaos. Junior's in chaos. You have Paulie fighting with this new guy who I already forgot his name, who came out of prison.
Paulie is just really gone way downhill for me. Like, I know a lot of people like Paulie, but I just don't really have the patience for him.
Yeah, he's gotten super annoying. It's hard. There's like so few likable characters left, if any.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like still super interested in the story.
Yeah, you're invested, but yeah, they've all...
The show's done an amazing job making you dislike everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know that they're horrible. Because in the beginning, they were a lot more likable.
There was a lot more fun and like, yeah, definitely like sillier situations. I mean, still like murder and traumatic and stuff. But now things are just like depressing.
Yeah.
And like the power struggles are just like pathetic. I mean, really, with Paulie and this one guy, they're fighting over who gets the action for landscapers. Like, that can't be a major investment or anything, yet they're out there just like permanently disabling gardeners just so that they can get a few percentage points and take that back to Tony.
Right. And this guy, I mean, coming out of prison, I don't even know what his name is.
He was a legend or something, but...
He like came out so hot. And it's so interesting to see, obviously, the difference between how he's handling being out versus Tony B.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of that with Tony B, the conversation that he had when he came to pick up the laundry. But this guy, like, I don't know, he just assumed like he was gonna come out and be
a top dog again.
Yeah. I think that Tony was pretty patient with him. He offered him the 20%.
Oh yeah, that was for running the poker game again.
Yeah, like they had a conversation about it and getting in. But then he crosses the line where Tony very clearly is like, this is my friend. And then he goes and robs his entire daughter's wedding.
Yeah, I mean, that is not how you do business. You don't like steal from your friends. I say that even though Tony's stolen from his friends multiple times. But clearly this guy just kept pushing the boundaries. And it does remind me a lot of Richie, which Tony, you know, calls out. Yeah, the similarities.
I feel like, though, the worst thing that he did was go to Johnny Sack. Like, really? After all that?
I think that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back or something.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Of all the things he did, and then to just like hand Tony an envelope, but Tony had to come to you for it.
And that was the second time.
Yeah.
That, you know, he's clearly making money, and then Tony's like, are you making money? And he's like, oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, I swear. But yeah, I think that was the big time where like it stunned everyone, where he brought up Johnny Sack. So why are you doing business with Johnny Sack? You're not part of that crew. So there's already so much tension between everyone. So yeah, I mean, you still have the fighting internally. I mean, even like super simple stuff where Tony will tell Christopher like, hey, just don't speak. All you have to do is eat your food and don't speak.
Yeah.
And that turns into a situation where Tony's slamming his fist on his steering wheel.
Well, and Johnny Sack is such a hothead, especially when it comes to power.
Oh, yeah.
And Tony is very much aware of that. And he knows that you need to handle these situations in a very particular way if you want to get anywhere with Johnny Sack.
It really feels like these two episodes focused on arguments, petty bullshit, and just ineptitude. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Like, even Janice, I called her useless at one point because she's like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, all she did was complain about the kids and Bobby. And it's like, you spent an entire season forcing your way into this family.
Yeah.
And now you're miserable.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, even Christopher, how he's just like useless, where it's just like, dude, you're finally clean, yet you still can't follow basic instructions. It's just, I don't think anyone is doing anything right at all. And then we go into like the second episode, you have AJ, who's just being an absolute shit to Carmela. I mean, Carmela definitely seems annoying sometimes, but man, is AJ really pushing hard on Carmela.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't have any siblings, so I just didn't really realize that this was like a all teenager thing. I kind of just thought it was a girl thing.
No, I assume it's all teenagers are shitty.
Yeah, like he's just been an absolute nightmare. And obviously you have to take into consideration that
the divorce.
Yeah. I feel like that's huge.
Yeah.
And the fact that Meadow was already away at college and it's just AJ.
Yeah. If Meadow was still there, things might be different, or, you know, Meadow would be more impacted and stuff. But Meadow is in a situation in her life where she's a little bit more removed from this fracture in the family, where this is like a super prime time for it to really hurt AJ. Mm-hmm. So you do have to factor that in. But it's just this like situation where he takes everything out on Carmela, but Tony can't do anything wrong. But then Tony's just like, here's a new drum set. Here's a brand new car. Like, oh, it's just a couple of guys having some beers. It's like, you can't see the bullshit your son is giving you. There was like episode 2 or 3 of this season where Tony was like, my old man used to be able to tell what was going on. And then he went and he talked to the rat guy and he came back. He's like, what the fuck am I, a mind reader or something? It's like, Tony can't do shit anymore. Like, you can't even see bullshit from your own son.
Yeah, like very obvious.
Yeah, very obvious.
And the fact that Carmela was just like, really?
Yeah, like, you're buying this right now?
Yeah.
And Carmela's just done, like, there's just so much dysfunction that Carmela's got to the point where she used to be the ultimate family person. Mm-hmm. Like, she put up with all of this for her family. Mm-hmm. Now she's just like, fucking leave. I don't want to deal with you. Go live with your dad.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how that dynamic goes. Obviously, we got to see a little bit of it with Anthony just thinking that it was just going to be eating pizza and watching sports and whatever other things. But Tony was like, hey, like, go study. And then it was like, no.
Yeah.
And Tony was like, yes. And he got up, but I don't know if that discipline is like really gonna hold.
I assume the story is going to continue in that direction where it's like, you know, he'll be like, go study, and he'll go up, and then Tony will go in the room and AJ will just be there like reading comic books or listening to music or something. And he'll be like, I thought you were studying. And he's like, oh, I'll do it later or something. So I think it's going to progress until the point where he starts to realize like Carmela's not that crazy. Like she actually is getting pretty emotionally abused here by AJ.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't think that Tony doesn't believe her.
I think he just needs to experience it.
Yeah, but he's still not like supporting her enough. And he did ever so slightly when he was like, you need to be nice to your mom or whatever in the car. But that hurt Carmela so bad. And he just like came inside. He's like, are you crying?
He's like 70% of the way there. Like he did get the brand new car, but he was like, you don't get to ride it until you get good grades.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, like that could be a good tool, like the motivation and
But
stuff.
that's something that they need to talk about before he just shows up there with that car.
But and then also they need to be on the same page for the discipline. You know, when he's like, he literally has him by the throat up against the wall, being like, you're never driving this car. And he was just like, it's just a few beers. And he's like, okay, you're right. It's just a few beers. It's like, come on, man.
I know. And then it's Tony going, Carmela, it's just a few beers.
Yeah.
Like,
So now whose side are you on?
exactly. So I'll be very interested to see how this plays out between AJ and Tony. I feel like something's going to happen that's going to send Tony over the edge.
I think Tony, yeah, definitely is going to go over the edge with AJ, or Carmela's going to snap. Like she's already walking into the house and seeing visions of her like better life or a time when she was happy or something. And then she's in this giant house all by herself. It's like, is this what you wanted? Are you happier now? I don't know.
That was a really sad ending.
Yeah, both of these episodes ended on a very sad note.
Yeah.
It was with Tony and Junior having almost a pointless conversation, and then with Carmela just alone and this like shot of just nothing and her.
Yeah, it's so interesting because like so many of the movies and things that we've watched on like the mob and mafia and everything, it always has like the same pattern of like glorifying like this life and then just crashing and burning by the end of the film.
Yeah, it's almost always.
And I feel like that's like what's happening. And it's not necessarily about like their work and like what's happening in that, because there's not like anything in particular that's like going down. Obviously the FBI is like on their tail, but that's since the first season.
Yeah, they've always just kind of been off on the corner.
Yeah, it's just everything else, the relationships and everything is just like imploding.
Yeah, exactly like you said. It's about this life, not necessarily like cops are breaking down the door.
Right.
Well, except for the one guy for the TVs. That was a crazy setup.
That was insane. I wasn't exactly sure what they were doing. They made it seem like when Tony put the initial like hit out, it sounded like he wanted him dead.
Yeah.
But then he seemed like he had like second.
Almost like you don't want to do that to a legend, or I don't know. It was an interesting way to deal with him.
Yeah, so just getting him sent right back.
I feel like one of the last big things, I don't know if it will continue or not, is like this idea of Tony, he said it a few times, not running a popularity contest or something like that. That statement by Carmela to be like, you don't have any real friends, like
that stuck with him.
You're surrounded by just yes men who are, or people who are just scared of you. Like it's more than just you don't have any friends. It's like you really don't have anyone in your corner. Like if something goes wrong or there's an opportunity or something, like these people will kill you. They will just give you up to the police, to the FBI, to other mobsters. Like it's a cutthroat world, and I don't think he really has anyone in it truly for him.
Yeah, and you take into consideration also, I mean, Tony's also made it that way. Like he obviously wants the respect, but just looking at the little digs that Junior took and for him to like flip out, that was just with family.
He did that with Tony B too. When
Yeah.
Tony B was like making fun of a little bit,
Yeah.
and he pulled him outside and was like, don't make fun of me in front of anyone.
Yeah, so it's like you've created this world where people can't actually be friends with you. And it's like you kind of have to have that separation of like work and friendships, and he doesn't have that.
No, I feel like it's really true. Like, Tony doesn't have friends.
Yeah.
He has people who are afraid of him or people who work for him, but I don't think he has anyone in his life he can actually turn to other than Dr. Melfi, maybe, or Carmela. Yeah, his kids, but like an adult that he can actually confide, if that's the right way to say it, in.
Yeah.
It's only those two.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but sure would be a great time to have Furio back because he seemed rock steady, or not rock hard. That's way too weird.
Rock solid?
Rock solid, yeah. Honestly, just a depressing 2 episodes.
Yeah.
It's been like a very dark season so far. Last season was very dark. Everything clearly is trending in a terrible direction, but these 2 episodes in particular ended just sad. So very interesting, and I don't think it's turning around anytime soon.
No. I don't know where this is all going, if things will get better in any aspect of what's going on. But yeah, no, kind of just dark.
Yeah. But still looking forward to it.
Still enjoying the show just as much.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.